Before working with you, it was really bad. I remember it was Easter. I couldn't even sit down with my parents. I was like literally crying because it hurt so much. I would spend so much time like literally on the bed, and I tried to move but I couldn't, I tried all these different things and it sucks, but I'm so fortunate that like I can actually do stuff. I've been able to golf now. I've been able to like, lift weights without having any pain.
Why don't we get started by maybe you tell us a little bit more about yourself. How old are you, what you do, and how long you've been having this glute and lower back problem?
Yeah, so I'm 20 and I'm a golfer. So I've been playing golf since I was 5. And this like back pain started when I was 17 after my senior year of high school golf. And it was like L4, L5 disc. I was in like a lot of pain. I know I was going to the chiropractor and the chiropractor would help me, but it was like temporarily. And then I would just be in pain. Like it was crazy. I did PT and then I got better, but then it like came back and then it like went into my glutes and my SI joints. And I just kept having that constant pain.
Yeah, so before we start working together, what's your pain level before and what's your pain level right now on a scale of 1 to 10?
My pain level before working with you was like, it was really bad. I remember I couldn't even sit down. It was Easter. I couldn't even sit down with my parents. I was like literally crying because it hurt so much to sit down. So it was like a 9 out of 10 pain level. And now it's like a 2 or 1 out of 10.
That's great, man. That's great. What's your like, I guess, worst moment before we start working together?
It was probably that like that Easter when I was sitting down with my mom and dad, like just trying to eat, and I couldn't sit down for like 30 minutes to an hour because I was just in a lot of pain. I was so uncomfortable. Like I was trying to like position myself to the one side because it would like hurt on this side or like hurt on that side, and I just couldn't. Like it was so hard.
And I know you tried, physical therapies and chiropractor before. And just out of curiosity, do you still remember like how much money you spent in the past just to fix your lower back?
My mom would probably know better than me, but thousands definitely. Like just and also just so much time wasted. Like I know I also tried like PRP therapy and that didn't help. I tried steroid injections, that didn't help. So it was more than chiropractor and physical therapy, it was all those other alternatives and they didn't help me as well. So it sucks because it was so much time and money wasted and also just going through pain. Nobody could like solve it.
Yeah, 100%. So what would you say the biggest difference between all the exercises we're doing versus everything you ever tried before?
The thing about you is like you address it more to like the root cause, I feel like, and functional movement instead of the other people. They just look at more of like a baseline approach instead of a movement based pattern approach.
Yeah, can you be a little more specific?
Just like with the exercise that you give, they're just more focused on more like biomechanics, just like 90-90, just simple, more in depth to the person, what you do.
Yeah, 100%. And also, I want to ask, like, what's your mindset before joining the program? Because I know you tried a lot of different things before. So now, if I were you, I'll be super skeptical. So, like, what would you say your mindset before you join a program? Were you pretty skeptical? If you were, like, what kind of helped you to get over that hump and make you decide, to give this a shot?
I would say like I was kind of skeptical, but I was a little bit optimistic as well because like I've seen your reviews of like other people and they were able to get out of pain. So I'm like, there has to be a way that I get out of pain. And they had like the same problems that I had. And just seeing the way you approach things and like the way you did stuff and the exercises, like I hadn't really seen it before. So I was pretty optimistic before joining the program.
Good. And so, do you think this program can work online? Because a lot of people, they start asking me, I don't think I can do this online. I prefer like more in person.
Yeah, it depends on the person because like sometimes online, like you just have to be super on top of everything. It's like the same thing with like an online college class. Like if you work better in the classroom, like I would say go in person. But if you can devote like 30 minutes of your time every day to just doing the exercises, then you'll be able to succeed.
That's a really great answer. Now, I'll give you everything to make you successful inside a program, but you're still going to be the one who actually put in the work.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So, are you able to golf now without pay?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been able to golf now. I've been able to like, lift weights without having any pain. All the above. I've been able to sit down. Like I'll sit down for like an hour and a half, but I'll have to get up. But like it wasn't like before where I'll just sit down and I'll be in pain, like after sitting down.
Yeah, that's great, man. And I think for somebody who is maybe watching or listening to these videos right now, they're kind of on the fence of a joining program, but they're looking for a leg up. What would be your recommendations?
Stay consistent, don't give up. I remember like I would have flare up. I remember telling you like the first 1 to 2 3 months I would have flare ups, but every time it would get better, and I felt like my movement being better, and I would have less pain, and I would have longer times where I wasn't in pain. So I would just say like keep going, and especially if you've been in pain for a long time, it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take, for me, like it was 5 to 6 months. So I would just say be patient, and it works, and you just have to keep doing the exercise, and you're always there for like me, because I would text you and you would always like tell me what I should do, or like my mindsets. I would say like at times it could feel like repetitive, the exercises, but you like always switch it up. When you like progress, you switch it up like every 2 weeks. But it's just all about being consistent. I feel like that's the most important thing with trying to get better, is just being consistent, especially like when you're like trying to get out of pain.
Yeah, that's great, man. So now, is there anything else you want to add at the end?
Thank you for allowing me to finally move again, because I feel like way more free with my body. It's honestly amazing, because I would spend so much time like literally on the bed, and I tried to move but I couldn't. I tried all these different things and it sucks, but I'm so fortunate that like I can actually do stuff.
That's great, man. That's great. So now I think that should be it for the interview.